Hey, good morning, folks. I'm your host, BKP. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Sorry, it's 8:01 in the morning. There are all the ways on the screen. You can follow us on social media. And there you go. There's our email address, phone number. No reason not to get in touch with the show. We have a lot to get over. First of all, we have a lot to go over this morning as I'm rushing right through here. Okay, and let's do this. Let me see here. What will the Democratic Party look like after their convention? Now, Republicans are obviously, the media wants you to believe that the Republicans are falling away from Trump. Give me number 10. We'll get to all this today. Number 10, Romney, Collins, Murkowski won't attend GOP convention. Wonder why. Why is that big news? Okay. Now, what I want to talk about this morning is what the Democratic Party will truly look like after the convention. Now, the Republicans will have a convention that will be unified. The delegates will be unified there. The Republicans will be unified. Now, the media will not report that. They won't report that. Republicans will come out. Now, when you see Romney, Collins, and Murkowski, don't worry about that. You see Chuck Grassley, 86 years old, won't attend the convention. Don't worry about that. Okay? Everything they can do to spin the problem was with the Republican Party, they will. The real problem right now is the Democrat Party, and they don't know how to deal with it, and they don't know what they're going to do this fall. Now, the hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media is going to attempt on a daily basis to get you not to like Trump. If you watch any of this media, or if you're wondering what's going on out there, they do not spend any time in a positive way on what Joe Biden can do. Now, I know what you're going to do. You're going to say, you're going to contradict that, okay, and say, no, I see it all the time. Look, if you have one of these newscasts or shows within 60 minutes, 10 minutes is given to Biden in any kind of positive way, 8 or 9, okay? But 55 minutes, 50 minutes are completely negative on Trump. And the only thing the Democrats have is to hope enough Americans vote against Trump, not for Joe Biden. And that's the total plan, okay? The Democrats are in such disarray. They have major problems, all right? Major problems, and that is the plan. So let me just say this. I want to do a couple things here because we got some stuff going on. Give me number 9. Okay. Yesterday, somebody called me and said, what happened? Did you go off the grid? No, but I will tell you, it is campaign season. It is election season. And it is time to go out. I am so glad in Georgia that people are out campaigning, and they're out actually candidates trying to talk to voters. So I'm not off the grid. I'm not returning phone calls, text messages, whatever. It's, for example, on July 17th, okay, well, first of all, we'll go down to 8 o'clock, the 9th Congressional District Republican runoff, okay? That one right there, all right, is between, give me number 43, Andrew Clyde, okay? Andrew Clyde, and number 44, Matt Gertler, okay? So they are in the runoff for the Republican primary, August 11th. Early voting starts Monday. Is it the 19th or whatever? Or 20th, Monday morning. August 11th is the election. An enormous amount of money is pouring into the state for one candidate. Another candidate has self-funded up to $400,000 of his own his own campaign. And let me go back to 43. I went on yesterday. I've been looking at campaign finance. This guy, I think you can check. You can go online and check. All right. This guy has spent $400,000 of his own money. Yes. And I think only $28,000 in contributions he has taken in. Anytime he speaks somewhere, he does not discuss contributions and asking for support. Now, I know he probably wants support, but 28,000 of it is contributions. And I think out of the 28,000, I only found 2 that were out of state. You can go look that up for yourself. If you find 3, okay. Now, this guy here, number 44, Matt Gertler, I am moderating a debate. I just want to give you a heads up. So I'm not off the grid. I'm moderating a debate between these 2 guys right here for the 9th Congressional District in Georgia, because on Friday, okay, July 17th, 8 p.m., you'll be able to go to fyntv.com and watch it. It'll be an hour and 15 minutes long. It'll be a true debate. I only moderate real debates. I'm going to let these candidates go at it, say what they want to say, because they're going to. My goal is to always bring the candidates out enough to talk for you to make a decision which one you want to vote for, and that's all my job is, not to promote any candidate. I always want to be clear on that. That being said, this candidate here, let me ask you a question. All right. Give me number 51. Now, I don't know. I'm not that smart. Okay. I'm really not. I'm not that sharp a guy, but why would Patrick McGrady from Aberdeen, Maryland, the mayor? So according to this, he's the mayor of Aberdeen, Maryland, city of Aberdeen. Why would he donate, or why would he contribute $2,000 to a Georgia congressional race? Why would he? I don't know. Why would he? Here's one I like. Give me number 52. Why would James M. Keller out in San Antonio, Texas, an entrepreneur out there, old James is, why would he give a political campaign for the 9th Congressional District of Georgia $5,600? Why would he? I don't know. Just saying. So I have been looking. So when you hear that I'm going to moderate a debate, you will know that I shut off, and I'll be shut off for weeks now because I got a lot going on. I shut off and I study everything I possibly can on the candidates, what's going on. I read their financial contribution reports. I had about 3 hours in that yesterday. Then after I read those reports, I make a lot of phone calls, talk to different people about the reports, see what's going on. Just saying. Now, on that same night, for those of you up here in North Georgia, we will have put that back up, number 9. So number 9 there, Jackson County Republican Party, big shout out, Jackson County Republican Party. They are the sponsors. It's going to be broadcast live on FYN TV, and I will be the moderator for both. Now, 6:30 that night, Georgia State Senate District 50 primary runoff, Stacey Hall and Bo Hatchett. Here is Stacey Hall. And I give a little more detail before we get into the debates. Number 46, this is Stacey Hall. And number 54, this is Bo Hatchett. And I will be moderating that debate, number 45. I didn't say, I'm sorry, number 45. Bo Hatchett. There you go. I will be moderating that debate at 6:30 for an hour and 15 minutes. And that is to take the place of John Wilkinson, State Senator John Wilkinson, who ran for an unsuccessful run for the 9th Congressional District. So we got that going on. All right. We got that going on. Leave number 9 up for a minute. Saturday, I'm just trying to explain to you, you are the research department. I always want you to get in touch with me. Saturday, I will be up in Jackson County. This is what the schedule looks like. Saturday morning, I'm going to be in Jackson County at the Republican Party there, having breakfast at 9 a.m. I think Bo Hatchett, I think one of the state Senate candidates, I'm not for sure, and both U.S. Congressional 9th District candidates, Gertler and Andrew Clyde, will be at the Jackson County Republican Party breakfast meeting there. And then I will rush down to Hall County at 11, where Senator Rand Paul will be at Hall County at 11 o'clock to give an endorsement and speak to people about Matt Gertler that he has endorsed. That's at 11 o'clock. And then nothing better. It lets me know that campaign season is back. I may drop down around, 1 o'clock, drop down into Dawson County for a good old campaign barbecue. Maybe, just saying. But that's what it's like. And I am so glad that in the state of Georgia, we're not going to send this is where I'm going. We're not going to send every single registered voter an application for an absentee ballot. I'm so glad we're not. I'm so glad that if you want an absentee ballot, you have to apply for it. You have to make the initiative, and you have to answer the questions of why you want an absentee ballot in Georgia. That's my understanding. I'm so glad in Georgia that we possibly will have results the night of the election. I'm so glad in Georgia we have a governor, Brian Kemp, who not only called out 1,000 troops yesterday, National Guard, for downtown Atlanta to stop the violence, while Keisha Lance Bottoms is recovering from COVID, the mayor of Atlanta, which she just went to a Black Lives Matter rally a couple weeks ago, that he has allowed the state to be open enough to campaign, to get out there and campaign, and you can actually start meeting these candidates. That being said, I have told you, how long have I talked about too close to call, right? Now I want to talk about something. Yes, I know Trump's pulling out of the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization pulling out. You've been served. We're out of here. Yes, I know Trump is wanting your kids to go back to school, and the liberal left is screaming that if the kids go back to school, Trump wants them to go back to school so they can go home and kill grandma. Yeah, somebody said that. Kids go to school, they can come home and kill grandma. Now, give me number 5, okay? This is the Democratic primary in Delaware, number 5, last night, right? There was 21 delegates available. Joe got all 21 there. Good for Joe, all right? Bernie ended up with 6,800 votes, 7.5%, okay, in Delaware, all right? Between Bernie and Elizabeth, I'm going somewhere here, between Bernie and Elizabeth, that's 6, 7, 8. Is that 9,600? And 20? I don't know. Between Bernie and Elizabeth, they came up with close to 10,000 votes in Delaware. Just saying. I know he pulled 89.4% in Delaware, his home state. But there happens to be close to 10,000 in the Democratic Party in Delaware that do not want Joe to be their candidate. Here's the one that I want you to pay attention to this morning. All right. Number 35. Number 6. I'm sorry. Number 6. Number 6. This is the state of New Jersey. Now, the state of New Jersey, we're going to pay attention to this, okay? Now, I took this an hour ago. The governor, number 47, Murphy, right? This is the communist governor of the state of New Jersey. He shut down everything, okay? Dudes, you need to put your teeth away. He shut down everything, all right? It's almost impossible to get a license plate in New Jersey. You hardly can do any business whatsoever. The restaurants were set to open. He shut them back down and throwing all the food in the dumpster today. This state of New Jersey, and let's go back to number 6. This state of New Jersey is almost all mail-in ballots. Now, this is going to be one to watch because almost all of New Jersey was mail-in ballots. Now, the Democrats are going to attempt to make coronavirus so scary, okay? That's what they're bringing it back for. I don't know how long they can hold on to this, all right? But they're trying to attempt to make coronavirus so scary that you will not go vote. You will beg. By the time they're done, you will give up and beg them for a mail-in ballot. Regardless the risk of the fraud, fake, corruption. In New Jersey, I wonder in New Jersey if organized crime, just saying. I like my crime when it's organized. Wonder if organized crime cut a deal with the governor. Look, we'll pick up the ballot boxes. We got you. We'll pick them up. Some of them will drop off in the Hudson. We'll drop a couple in the Hudson over the bridge, the GW. We'll go across at 2 o'clock in the morning. Bada bing, bada boom. There they are in the Hudson. I'm just saying. Don't get on my back. New Jersey, watch it. Almost all mail-in ballots. As of this morning, approximately, and I want you to look at a couple things because we're going to get a little deeper here. I'm going somewhere with this. This is one of those I am going somewhere. 35% only reporting this morning. Now, remember in November, if they can get mail-in ballots, odds are you will not. Odds are we will have a repeat in a different way of Florida Bush Gore. Remember, we went to bed that night not knowing who the next president is. Too close to call. Ballots still uncounted. What happens at the presidential election when we find that pallet of ballots on a pallet everybody forgot about? All the above. Right here. Only 35% in. Almost, now New Jersey is the most densely populated per square mile, okay? Most densely populated per square mile state in the Union. That'd be the United States of America to some of you that don't understand the Union. Most densely populated. But still yet, it's a little state. It's not big. You can go across the center of it in 45 minutes, done and over. You can go from top to bottom in about 3.5 hours, done and over. But only 35% is in. 126 delegates are available. Joe's got 87% at this time. Bernie's only got 12%. How many delegates? He's got 63. How many delegates will Bernie come out of New Jersey with? So let's watch New Jersey for when the vote count is finally over. It's a mail-in. How much corruption and what will Bernie get out of the state? Remember, 44,773 have decided to vote for Bernie Sanders. We've been talking about this for a while. Okay? Now, give me Give me number 3. We're going to talk about going back to school. I'm just telling you this because this is the direction I want to go in. Number 3. Is that 3? Yeah. See, Biden has 2,144 delegates at this time. Okay. Bernie has 1,047. Elizabeth 63. Bloomberg 49. Buttigieg 21. Okay. So Bernie, I spoke to a Democrat yesterday. Not just a Democrat in the know yesterday I spoke to. Number 4. Give me number 4. See, they need 1,200 delegates to go to the convention or at least log into the virtual convention. This is the reason they're having a virtual convention, folks. They're in big trouble because the Democrats they're not excited about Joe Biden. You're not getting any of this polling. The Democrat I spoke to yesterday is a strong Bernie supporter, and the Bernie supporters despise Joe Biden. They know who he is. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, they don't like Bernie Sanders. Joe Biden. Okay? I'm sorry if I'm getting, they don't like Joe Biden. Omar up there in Minnesota happened to be the representative in the district where Minneapolis and the Somali community and the orchestrated, organized chaos started after George Floyd's death. Yeah, it was organized. But they're not in it with Joe Biden. Republicans are going to go to Jacksonville, and there will be more news on whether they followed the law or followed the resolution or followed the executive order. I don't know what the hell has any power anymore by the mayor in Jacksonville, Florida, to wear a mask. They will spend the entire convention talking about let me tell you who we don't see here this year, Joe. Yeah, we don't see Mitt Romney. We don't see, Collins. Is that a sign of separation from the president and the party? Is that just a rubber stamp saying they can't support Donald? What the hell? They will spend more time on that. They will spend more time on the delegates that don't wear a mask, okay? Than they will on the virtual debate of the Democrats. And the reason they're having it is there's so much confusion, disarray, corruption, pulling to the left. Democrats will go so hard left. I thought with Barack Hussein Obama, there was no coming back. Democrats will go so hard left, there's no coming back whatsoever. They need 1,200 delegates. Now, let me play this video, okay? Because let me just give you one. Now, you all know Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, okay? But give me the video I sent you that's called Endorse Bernie, and I'll let you know when I want you to come back.
I am so proud to endorse Senator Bernie Sanders for president. Senator Bernie Sanders is the only candidate that has built a movement and continues to build a movement that transcends gender, ethnicity, religion, and we know that in order to take on Trump, we're going to need a unifier, someone who understands what the fight looks like, and someone who is ready to defeat him. I'm one of the people that was inspired by the movement that the senator has built. There was an America that I dreamed about. There's an America that most people believe in. It is an ideal. It's not reality yet. And he started the work of organizing for that America. And that has inspired me to get involved and run myself to help others also organize for that America. One of the amazing things I think about the senator is that he understands we have to find solutions to our greatest problems. We don't wait for what the poll numbers are on proposing a particular solution. The senator is the only candidate that is proposing a complete cancellation of student debt. The senator is the only candidate that is proposing to provide.
All right, that's enough, okay? Remember this. She is, okay? She is the congresswoman from Minnesota in the district of Minneapolis, the Somali community, okay, that wants to defund the movement, okay? He's the only candidate. He has inspired a movement. That America, okay? They want a different America, folks. That America organized. She's helping organize for that movement, okay? That right there is who the Democrat Party will listen to. It does not matter. Go back to this, okay? Okay. Go back to let's go to number 4. You see, Bernie would like to have 1,200 delegates going in. Not Bernie Sanders himself. Okay? Remember, Bernie has 1,047 delegates. Every time you look at a primary, the national news will not discuss that although Bernie suspended his campaign, because I spoke to a Democrat yesterday that said, you know what? We were really upset when Bernie suspended his campaign. We don't know who got to him. That's what I said. We don't know who got to him. But that doesn't mean we're not going to stop because we want to get to 1,200 delegates. I was told that myself. They want to get to 1,200 delegates. So when you see Joe Biden, okay, has 2,144 delegates, okay? Then you have Bernie Sanders has 1,047, Elizabeth Warren, Michael Bloomberg, they are over combined. They are over combined 1,200. They need 1,200 to make a major move at the table. Now, there's two predictions here. I can be wrong or I can be close to it. Remember, in politics, I'm never totally wrong. I never have been. There's always a reason. Politics is always a reason. So they get to, well, they don't get to they log on. You see, there's so much bull. Well, all right, let me start over because you know what? It's just time. There's so much bullshit. SH asterisk asterisk. I'm not apologizing. I'm going to say it again. There's so much bullshit in the lie of why they're having a virtual convention being coronavirus. I mean, I'm sorry when when somebody says that, right? You ever be there and you say, I just got to call bullshit on that. All right, I won't say it no more. Okay, but it's true. I got to call it. The reason they're having a virtual convention is A, we know they can't let Joe Biden out in public. I'm going somewhere with this. We're far from done. They can't let Joe Biden out in public. They can't do it, okay? If he was to give a speech in front of a crowd, all right, how many in the crowd would boo something? How many in the crowd would, it doesn't matter. They can't have roll call, all right? They don't want you to hear. Here's what they don't want you to hear, okay? The great state of New Jersey, they don't want you to hear this. Little things like this, okay? Let's say Bernie gets 15 delegates out of New Jersey. Number 6, the great state of New Jersey. Put up number 6 there. The great state of New Jersey. You have it up there. Like the cast, it's 126 delegates. We want to cast 100 for Joe Biden and 26 for Bernie Sanders. They don't want you to have the visual of the 26 or the Bernie Sanders people cheering and out cheering the Biden people. All the above. I can paint this picture all day of why there's a total collapse of having a convention. I also told you they can't have the Black Lives Matter people inside. No Black Lives Matter You don't have credentials. I don't care if you have guns. I don't care if you have T-shirts that say I can't breathe. No, they have gay security out front of the Democrat Party. I don't care. I don't care what your mother said. You're not coming in. Anyhow, all the above. I could paint it all day. But what they don't want is they don't want Elizabeth Warren's delegates. You know, it's like a Reese's. Chocolate in my peanut butter. Well, maybe you can't say that anymore. You never know. I didn't check. But give me number 4 again. Right? You can't have the 63 delegates from Elizabeth Warren bumping into in the hallway to the Bernie delegates, to the Bloomberg and the Pete Buttigieg, the boy who would be king. You can't do that. You can't make deals out in the hall. Yeah, good old convention. You can't get together. Hey, meet us on the 8th floor. We got the whole 8th floor rented. Come on up there. We got beer on ice in the tubs. Let's talk about our delegates getting together. Biden might be our candidate, but Biden is also going to be our candidate. Got it? I want to play one more thing. Play this right here. Look at him. Give me number 2. Now, she is happy to endorse. And the reason I'm going with her right now is I want you to see how far this party is going to go and how hard the media is going to hide where this party is going from you. Hide the destruction of this country from you. Okay? They're going to hide it. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. There's a reason why your big box stores on 4th of July and when you go out towards the garden center or whatever, they stock an enormous amount of flags, flag poles, all the above. You're not ready to give up America. And they are going to try to keep from you the truth of what will happen if Joe Biden becomes president of the United States and the radicals that will run this country. Let's play that video right there from Steve Guest on Omar. Let's play that one.
As long as our economy and political systems prioritize profit without considering who is profiting, who is being shut out, we will perpetuate this inequality. So we cannot stop at criminal justice system. We must begin the work of dismantling the whole system of oppression wherever we find it.
We got to dismantle the whole thing. It's a profit deal. Oh, so you're saying this profit? Yes, that's the bottom line. This is not hard to find. They got to dismantle everything. Look at who's shut out and end the profit organization. They're going to defund the police. I'm telling you right now, if these people get an opportunity, okay, if they get an opportunity, Biden, okay, they're going to continue to hide Biden. We know why they're having a virtual convention. They're going to do everything to push down the Republican unity at their convention in Jacksonville, make it all about masks, all about coronavirus, all about killing grandma. Yes, yes. Someone said on a network this morning, Trump pushing governors to go to send the kids back to school. And if they get the coronavirus, he doesn't care if they come home and kill grandma. So it's you know, I picked that up this morning because I try to watch what they will do and what they will say. So pay attention for killing grandma. School is a way to kill grandma, okay? And when you look at, I'm not joking. I swear to God, give me number 2. I'm not joking at all. I promise. I'm not joking. But when your little kid comes in and says, and maybe not in the area where we broadcast, I'm hoping we don't have teachers like that, but we have radical teachers across this country. A little kid comes in crying, "What's the matter, little Billy? What's the matter?" Or Barbara. I mean, it could be Billy on Monday, decide to be Barbara by Friday. But what's the matter, little Billy? Well, my teacher said if I get that virus thing that I would come home and kill Grandma. Why you want to kill Grandma, little Billy? My teacher said it. You think I'm joking. I know you think I'm making fun. Watch and see. Okay? Okay, seniors. I tell you what, they're so easy to figure out, these people, okay? And unless you're watching the networks I'm watching, you may never see this, okay? But the brainwashing they're doing now, have I brought to you in the last 6 weeks at least, the polling where Trump is declining with seniors, right? Seniors, Trump's strongest base is whittling away. The seniors are turning on him and looking to Joe Biden. What do they always try to do at election time? Well, they try to let you know that Republicans will steal your medication. You're going to die. You won't have medicine because there's a Republican on the ticket. Oh, my God, I better vote for a Democrat. It's the senior scare tactic every time, and they have a new one. Okay. Yes, this coronavirus senior scare tactic, period. So what have they been doing for six weeks, not more than 6 weeks, 8 weeks? Seniors. Okay. Then they put seniors, right? Remember Como, or nipple rings up there, Governor Nipple Rings in New York. Remember, you are tested positive for COVID-19, and we got to put you back in the home. I don't want to go back to the home. My friends are over there. They get sick. You'll be all right. Go back to the home. And now we had a major outbreak of COVID in our nursing homes across the country that these people are not answering for. And that is the majority. That is more than half the deaths in this country, right? Is it? Because God forbid if I get it statistically wrong, all right? But it's about half the deaths in this country. It's the senior fear. The senior fear of, oh my God, a Republican's on a ticket. Oh, I'm for sure they're going to take my Social Security. I'm for sure they're going to end my prescription plan. I'm for sure I will never get to see a doctor again because of a Republican. Remember pushing Grandma over the cliff, right? If you don't, we'll help you. Remember that? These are the damn pieces of scum that brought you pushing Grandma over the cliff, right? They're now going to bring you the kid coming home from school will kill Grandma. Oh, they are in such a bad shape over at the Democrat Party. They don't know what to do. They're relying on the media to cause you a hate for Donald J. Trump so bad that hopefully you'll think Joe Biden will settle everything down. So an Abbott and Costello routine. Who's on first? We'll talk about it when we get back. I went a little long here. Sorry. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Days Chevrolet in Jasper. With huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done. Find new roads.
COVID-19, 2020, seniors, Democrats, pieces of garbage. This is the game plan. I sent you a video. Watch this video. And this is exactly the game plan for November from Democrats. You have the video I sent you? throw grandma over the cliff. That's it. Throw grandma over the cliff. That is the campaign strategy. Trump wants kids to go to school. All right. And this is I want this one in here. Trump is telling people that the governors, they got to go back to school. The kids have to go back. Let me show you this right here. Okay. Let me go with this. Hold on. So coronavirus and going back to school, it's going to be the same thing. They're talking about they don't want kids to go back to school. We show you the draft. Let me show you some of the negatives, okay? Number 12, okay? New Hampshire GOP governor defends Trump rally but isn't attending, okay? He's not going to go, okay? And that is number 11 is his name, Chris Sununu, okay? John Sununu's son. Sununu is a name recognition there in New Hampshire. Let's not call them ultra conservatives, the Sununu family, all right? But he will not be there. Chris, number 11, he will not be there, number 12. So Trump is not going to do one of those, Chris, where are you at? Hey, Governor Chris Sununu in New Hampshire, great job. Not going to be. That's what sources are telling them. All right. Number 13, what doctors are saying about coronavirus risk at the Trump New Hampshire rally, which will be this weekend. Let's go over coronavirus, okay? Number 14, the backlash. This is Ken Cuccinelli. Now, I would have to have him in my administration because I would have to say, where's Cuccinelli? Bring Cuccinelli in here. Hey, Cuccinelli, sit down. It's like Tony from The Sopranos. Cuccinelli, sit down a minute. Backlash as Trump uses pandemic to crack down on immigration. No, if you have a student visa, and your school said no school, it can be virtual, your ass needs to go home. Your student visa from another country is here so you can stay in the dorms, work on hacking our military computers during the night and spying on us and pretending to take classes during the day. Just joking. Relax, damn it. But if you are here on a student visa and your school says you could be, guess what? You could take those courses from the living room of your little Chinese apartment. Yes, anywhere in the world. You don't have to be here. So if your school says, we're closed, the moose out front should have told you that, and it's virtual classes, student visas, you got to go home. You can't just be hanging out. You can't do your homework at our Starbucks if you're not going to class. They using a pandemic. Trump is the backlash as Trump uses pandemic. What backlash? If you ask anybody and you sit down and you say, well, he is using this to pick on people that are here and he's just so anti-immigrant. He's just so anti-everything. And you just nicely sit down and you say to the individual, they're here on a student visa to attend classes. That would be at the actual tangible building, the real thing over there. So if they tell you the real thing over there is closed and your classes are all online, you can go home. Trump administration. Hey, college kids on student visas can get, I think they can get a job, right? Oh, no, but the white kids are too busy with Black Lives Matter to be working over at Starbucks, being a barista or whatever, making me a coffee with a little whipped cream on top. Number 15, Trump administration gives official notice of withdrawal from the World Health Organization. Okay? The World Health Organization. Now, wait till about election time when those mailers start floating in from Joe Biden to grandma. They're going to hit the grandmas and grandpas. Trump doesn't care about you. He has ended our relationship with the World Health Organization, which is working on a worldwide vaccine to save your 82-year-old ass. So if you want to be 83, you better vote for me, Joe, because I see it the way you do. We're both using the same denture cream. I understand you. Just saying, just saying. World Health, how many of you are upset that Trump administration gives official notice to withdraw from the World Health Organization? I, for one, am not. We know, this is only a 2-hour show, we know the level of corruption. I just want to see us pull out of the UN. Number 16, Trump administration gives official notice of withdrawal to the World Health Organization. All right. Look at this reaction we got. Number 17, Trump vows to pressure governors to reopen school in the fall. He doesn't care if the kids get it and they survive, but they bring it home to grandma. They're going to kill, I told you, quote, kill grandma. Watch and see, listen for it. Number 18, Trump breaks with Fauci. U.S. is in a good place in fight against the virus. We're in a good place, right? If you get the virus, you get over it and move on. I understand. I understand. You just called me one of those dumb, moronic NASCAR fans. Maybe I'm the fan that Bubba needs to apologize to. Number 20, Trump is pushing to reopen schools, which he claims are closed for political reasons and not to curb the coronavirus spread. Okay. Schools being closed is a multitude. There's a long list. Kids don't go back to school. Let me tell you something. Let me stop right here and say this, okay? When we were kids, oh, hell, you said, oh, hell, you didn't stop and go there. But this is when we were kids. My mom, okay, in the winter, right? We were in a bowling league. Oh, yeah. Bowling league. All right. Big time. I was in a bowling league for several years. Now, Jerry, my brother, can really bowl, but we were in a bowling league for several years. We played baseball. We played football. We played basketball. We went to Bible school. Every day we had practice of something and had to be somewhere. And why? Because my mom said that if she kept the kids busy all the time, we had less time to find drugs, alcohol, drugs again, alcohol again, daily thing. Crime, mischief. You won't be getting into mischief out there, right? Less time. So what have we done? We're taking a nation of kids and idling them. Not like we haven't idled them already, okay? It's not like they're not home playing some game and you walk by, what are you doing? I'm just playing this game. They don't know that you're playing a game with Barbie 22 from China that you're chatting with, right? Hey, we already have our kids idled in this country, idled. What could go wrong? What could continue to go backward? Our activity level for our children is diminished to a point. After school activity, right? I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break, so it'll be right at 9 o'clock. We're going to come back and wrap up this our back to school special.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Days gets it done.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Day Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Day Chevrolet in Jasper.
Day Chevrolet, Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
So you're waiting for the TV to come on with all those back to school specials? Just in time for school. Are you ready to go school shopping? Parents, are you out there wondering if they will have if the school list will be over at Walmart? Remember, and I'm using Walmart, and I'm sorry, there's a lot of stores over there, but in our local area, okay, in our local area, there is a big thing out front at the store where the teachers go and put the requirements for classes. All right. Now, socialized school system, which we already have, we just don't talk about it. But the socialized school system, you're going to find out, okay, how liberal your administrators are in your community right now, even though you feel you may live in a very conservative area, okay? So the schools will be, usually they put those out. You have a socialized school system. In the last several years, your children have been dealing with what you do is you go get all this stuff, and you know, and it's and you buy it and you get exactly what's on the list. And then what happens is the teachers get it all together sometimes and redistribute it. How many parents don't know how many teachers at the beginning of the year take up all the pencils and then say, if you need a pencil, let me know. Anyhow, where are we at? Right here. Hold on. Trump wants you to go back to school. Going to kill grandma. Coronavirus. Everybody. This is a total diversion. Coronavirus right now is a total diversion away from the disorganization and what a big problem. Number 17, Trump vows to pressure governors to reopen schools in the fall. What say you? Should the children go back to school? I tell you, remember this, okay? We said on this show when the coronavirus first started and people were staying home, all right? And we made, jokes early on that, burn the retinas of your eyes to go out and see the sun. I mean, they had us in such fear. People were afraid to step outside in this country. Then this country, believe it or not, the people in this country, actually, there were people that stepped out on the front porch and looked around and say, I'm still alive. So we went out there. Now, remember this. Kemp got scolded even by the president of the United States. Brian Kemp, the governor of Georgia, opened way too fast. Ron DeSantis opened way too fast. They opened up knowing, they knew ahead that, all right, this is going to cause people to have gatherings, contact, and, the virus, more people will get the virus, but the survival rate is very good, not just good, it's very high, and we have to move forward, and we can't stop our lives. The same, they are trying to put you in fear that opening the schools too soon, too fast. They're going to listen to Fauci and these liberal left bureaucrats in these health departments of these states. Sorry, that's just who they are. And you're going to see gradual openings, slow. Let's not make the same mistake we did. It's not like the kids are going to the bar. They're going to school. We don't want them to go home and kill grandma. I'm serious. There is nothing in this morning about how amazing Joe Biden is. Democrats have come, they understand Joe Biden is just what we have right now. We're running with this horse. I say this, and I guess all due respect. Joe Biden's the horse they're betting on. I just hope when he comes in, when he crosses the finish line, he doesn't trip and fall, and they don't have to shoot him to put him out of his misery. Just saying. Oh, no, the man that runs the country, number 18, Fauci. Trump breaks with Fauci. U.S. in good place in fight against virus. Again, number 20, Trump pushing to reopen schools, which he claims are closed for political reasons, not to curb. It is, okay? They want this. Number 21, here's Trump yesterday. Open the schools, damn it. Open the schools. Play the video, open the schools.
We want to reopen the schools. Everybody wants it. The moms want it. The dads want it. The kids want it. It's time to do it. You know, our mortality rate is right now at a level that people don't talk about, but it's down tenfold. So you look at deaths are way down from this horrible China virus, and it's a disgrace that it happened. Shouldn't have happened, but it did. And the economy is coming back, and it's coming back strongly. Jobs are setting records. For 2 months ago, they set the record, and then again, almost 5 million new jobs last month, which is a record, and it broke our last record of a month before. So the numbers are happening much faster than anybody anticipated. The stock market, NASDAQ, just hit another record today, and the markets generally are just really a very small amount below where they were at the height of the market when we first had to do this about 4.5, 5 months ago. And it's incredible what's happened.
If my man was wearing...
Open the schools. The moms want it. The dads want it. The kids want it. The businesses need employees back. Now, the media will try to sell that opening the schools is going to kill grandma. Okay? Maybe kids can't go to grandma's after school. Maybe we need some different after school programs. I'm not advocating, but you know, maybe we need some different after school programs where the kids don't go to grandma's house after school. There is some truth in taking care of the grandparents in this country, but there's a way to do it. And the kids are not going to transmit it to grandma. All right? So the Democrats will say that at the risk of your health and killing grandma, Trump is ready to go back to school so evil capitalists can get a bartender, a waiter, a construction worker, right? If somebody works for you and they say they have to stay home with the kids, you can't question it. Can't question it. Period. We've got to get the country moving again, and this is their way to stop it. Everything they possibly can do. Scare seniors, throw grandma over the cliff, okay? Kill grandma. Kids going to school is unsafe, okay? It is number 21 versus. It's like the fight of the century, number 22. Right there, Fauci. Fauci can't keep his little damn Italian mouth shut. I know. He's Tony, all right? Italiano. I don't know what the hell. You could be mad at me all day. He won't keep his little trap shut. Tell you what, Tony Soprano would help him keep his little trap shut. Number 23, U.S. has seen more than 3 million coronavirus cases. Okay? The bird flu, the swine flu, whatever, all the flus out there, right? This one takes the cake, right? Just does. Number 24. Trump criticizes Fauci on COVID-19. I think we're at a good place. I disagree with him. They brought in an infectious disease expert. I forget this guy's name. He's an intellect. He knows the schools, right? Number 25. Trump vows to pressure governors to reopen schools in the fall. They're bringing everybody in to say, well, we've got to be careful with this, all right? They always show you the charts and graphs, number 26. All right. Number 27, Dr. Deborah, right? Is that her name? Deborah Brex or Burks, whatever her name is, links coronavirus spikes to states that stepped on the gas when opening. We're open, baby. Boom, full speed ahead. Number 28, Trump vows to put pressure on governors to reopen the school in the fall. Number 29, they even went to asking the roaming in the plains, Burfarilla there. I know, that's so mean. I am just a mean person some days. They even brought her Shashinder, Kalshinder, whatever, Cal, whatever. I don't know what she is. Trump vows to pressure schools in the fall. Okay. Number 30, this will be on flyers going to senior citizen. Trump moves to pull out of World Health Organization in midst of COVID-19 pandemic. Do me a favor. As I said, this is only a 2-hour show every day. Tomorrow will be Thursday and the next day, Friday. Do me a favor, okay? That go research the corruption with the World Health Organization, who their ties are, and China. Just go do your research, okay? All right. Number 31, Trump says U.S. will terminate relationship with World Health Organization, right? And then they always bring in number 32, Dr. Vin Gupta. Now, I told you yesterday, Dr. Vin Gupta, he's always got his scrubs on, but he happens to be in his own kitchen. It's like, I got to dress like I look like I'm ready to go to work any minute, but he's in his own kitchen, right? Where they bring in there, AP 33, they will not shut up. Trump pushes state, local leaders to reopen schools in the fall. Number 34, coronavirus coordinator Dr. Deborah was surprised by young people sparking new surge in cases. Young people. Number 35, none of us really anticipated the amount of community spread that began in really our 18 to 35-year-old age group. This is the age group that was so good and so disciplined. You were keeping your asses at home through March and April, but when they saw people out and about on social media, they went out and about. Hell, you say. Why, these people 18 to 35, they were so good. Why, they were not pent up, ready to go protest. They were not organized. They were not at home. Okay, read into this. I call bullshit on this too. Damn it. It's that kind of day, all right? You know what? So if you're online and somebody bleeps out and you can figure it out, or if you're listening to bitches and hoes on some rap song, if you're a white kid going down the street with some headphones on and you got this rap nasty music in your ear and I'm the bad guy for calling bullshit on something. What the hell? Anyhow. All right, I won't do it anymore. Break this down. None of us really anticipated the community spread. No, none of you really anticipated the organization that was going on social media with the 18 to 35-year-old group of white people that were ready to get out in the street, that were called to action when George Floyd died. Do the research. Do it. The whole thing. Oh, are you telling me the guy put his foot on Floyd's neck and it all went down that way? Okay, all right. I don't know if it was timed out like that, but I will tell you the powder keg was set up in Minneapolis. And they were waiting on the timing, the light the fuse. That was a well-organized, not protest, not peaceful protest. That's a well-organized, Omar, the groups that have been trained, that sent out the dog whistles. You talk about dog whistles, Trump hearing his base. The dog whistles are in the Democrat Party. So community spread that began really between 18 and 30. This is the age that was so good and disciplined. Now, I'm sorry you're out of touch, Dr. Deborah, because you're an old white woman. Damn it. I am so much trouble. I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. It's just you're still asking your grandkids what woke me. Grandma, you're not woke. What do you mean I'm not woke? I'm wide awoke. So You're still trying to figure out what your kids are talking about. Grandma, you need to get woke. And then the kids are cool. I got a woke grandma. What the hell? I'm serious. This nation's going crazy, bad crap, crazy. Anyhow, so here's the thing. This age was so good. I didn't realize they were woke. The age group was so disciplined through March and April. No, Deborah, they were home on the internet. Nothing to do but preparing for when this would erupt. This volcano, this lava would creep over and creep over and creep over and build up till people erupted when they got the correct time to light the fuse. But when they saw people out and about on social media, would they be out and about trying to burn down Wendy's, burn down Target, loot, steal TVs? Hey, I see people out and about getting a free TV. I think I'll go too. They went out and about also. Deborah, you're just a woke white woman. Woo, damn. Number 36, coronavirus strains Florida health system as some hospitals run out of ICU beds in largest counties. Number 37, the San Antonio News. Public schools must reopen campus in August with few exceptions. Okay. The same time, number 38, Texas hit new high cases, deaths, and hospitalizations. In Cincinnati, a mask. Okay. The media and the bureaucrats in the health departments are dividing this country over a mask. Number 39, Mike DeWine, he is the governor of Ohio. We must take action, requiring masks in Hamilton, Butler counties to fight coronavirus. 2 counties. Okay. Let's take the back to school. I have one more thing. Let's take the back to school. And let's just say this, okay? Wait a minute, I want to see something here. Anyhow, back to school. You will not have an uprising with the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball. Okay? The American people, the taxpayers in this country, the American people, the moms and dads, okay, the children, all right, they felt that even with the president coming out and saying this, that they felt that we're going to do the patriotic thing. We're going to stay home. If we were asked to stay home, we're going to stay home. I did it. You did it. Okay. We're going to minimize our trips out. We're only going to go to the grocery store, whatever. Okay. And then a couple weeks in, or 3 or 4 weeks in, you started seeing on social media, well, this small business is where you could get the virus while they closed it, but you can't get it at Home Depot, and you can't get it at Lowe's, and you can't get it at the grocery store. It only picks certain. You started seeing that breakup of support of staying home. All right. Parents in this country, and let's pay attention on the school. Parents in this country, okay, did not get an opportunity to attend graduations as though they would have wished. Okay. Parents in this country did not get excited as they want you to believe over a virtual graduation. They didn't. They didn't get excited over that. Parents of this country, do you realize that there's moms out there that can't wait for little Billy or Janie to graduate kindergarten. That's as big to them. It's like the beginning of their graduation. And then if it's 5th grade and they go to middle school and they have a middle school graduation, why, that's big also. And they video it. And then they go to high school, right? And then college. High school is the biggest graduation, where mom, dad, grandparents, in today's world, 9 different grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins come in to town. You have the big graduation dinner afterwards, picnic. You put the party around the deck, party balloons, graduation 2020. You got a cake, you invite your friends. Serious. American people went, they said, okay, we're going to deal with that. In the spring, tennis, golf, whether it is fishing, okay, all right, baseball, all the spring activities canceled. American people said, we're going to go with that. Okay, we're going to go with that. I guess it's best, okay? Virtual schools. Got moms and dads trying to make sure their kids are doing homework in virtual schools. We're going to go with that. Let me tell you, I call it this fall because a lot of areas of the country have year-round school. But if in the fall, okay, there's no school, there's no high school football, there's no cheerleaders, there's no band, you need to realize you don't know jack if you don't know high school football and the band, especially in the South, okay? You don't know jack if you don't know the band on Friday night. So right now, the marching band is on their practice field. You might think I'm silly, but you got to think when Trump says go back to school, the media will never tell you who he's truly talking to. The marching band is back there, and they are marching, and they're getting in formation, and they're playing trumpets and trombones, and they're doing everything. The football team, is trying to see if they could tackle and if they could throw and catch the ball. The cheerleaders are practicing, and they're entering tournaments now and competitions. That's what it's called all across. And then the next thing you know, you got wrestling and basketball. Parents, kids, grandparents, you could say jack squat what you want about major league sports, professional sports. You let these kids not get out on a Friday night. You let these kids not have their activities. You let the class of 2021 graduate and do virtual classes. Okay? I, for one, and I'm going to end this, I, for one, am not excited about, I'm not excited at all about all the money we spend, in these classrooms. But I will tell you this, if we would get back to actually teaching the kids, not negative to teachers, got it? But teaching the kids and get the focus on the curriculum that we're supposed to have. There's nothing better than high school and those formative year relationships. Relationships with the kids you're playing baseball with. Relationships with the kids in the classroom. Relationships with the teachers, okay? Stop and think right now. You talk about go back to school and what the media is doing when it's not a risky factor of what they're doing to your children. You right now, no matter what age you're at, stop and think of the influences in your life. From 1st grade to 6th grade, who are the teachers in high school that said, you could be something one day? Who are the teachers in high school that said, if you would only apply yourself? Don't know why I don't know these things, right? What about those relationships, huh? I'm your host, BKP. I'm telling you now, if you don't go back to school in 2020, the deterioration of America as we know it, I'm telling you, it's in full spin cycle all the way down. Take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Day Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Day Chevrolet in Jasper. Find new roads.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Yes, I've really enjoyed the show. It's the back to school special that we've had. Let me see if there's any news. Okay, Black Lives Matter leader lays out 5-year plan to defund police. We got that. Black Lives Matter leader lays out 5-year plan to defund police. Okay. And we played that this morning. The Democrats, they will be running. Black Lives Matter Philadelphia leader proposes 5-year plan to abolish police. Remember what we told you with Omar, right? It's a profit thing. Dismantle and shut out. The people that are shut out, and we have to dismantle the whole system. Now, not to go back with only 20 minutes left, but remember we started this show today letting you know number 3, okay? Number 3, we have broke down the reason there has to be a virtual democratic debate. A virtual Democratic convention. Right here, number 3, right? Joe has to, but Bernie's got 1047. The rest of them, they want 1,200. They can't let the delegates get together and form a pact to go take down the police. Let me tell you something. 1,200 delegates get together. The Democrats could come out of their convention. You better realize why it's virtual. They could have come out of their convention with a very nice worded description about the words in a description about defunding law enforcement and reestablishing public safety zones in the states, in cities. Oh yeah. Abortion. Is it called infanticide? Is that what it is after you're born? Oh yeah. Joe and Carmel, I call her Carmel, right? Kamala, number 8. Kamala Harris is tough on crime. Prosecutorial record is being erased from Wikipedia. Does this mean Joe Biden is getting ready to name her as his VP choice? Oh yeah. She wasn't only doing Willie Brown out there in California. She was doing everything she could to put a brother in jail. Oh, yeah, she had a great prosecutorial record. They're scrubbing it off Wikipedia right now. Democrats scrub. They're scrubbing your history, scrubbing everything clean, dismantling it, shutting it out, and even getting maybe Joe's running mate ready, right? But we talked to, that's number 8. Did you put that up or did I call for it? Number 8. There it is. Put up number 8 with Kamala. There she is. I call her Carmel. I not only was she doing Willie Brown. I'm sorry, I just had to do that again because the picture wasn't up there. Let me say this. Friday, take that down. Friday, okay, we're going to be at Sycamore Crossing, all right? Now, this story is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. There's people out there that have the time. I'm studying politics. I'm reading as much as I can. But there's people out there that are researching every angle. And they're eliminating. I know these people. They're coming up with a theory and then they eliminate it if it's not right and they come up with another one. But they're putting all the pieces together right now, okay? Because Maxwell was arrested. Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head and she's been arrested. She was Epstein's girl. Oh, I wish I was Epstein's girl. That was uncalled for. There was no need for that, right? But she was Epstein's girl. She has the tapes. Andrew's sweating in his little crown. What's the matter, little princey boy? I'm sweating in my crown. Is it hot in here? Or these jewels just heavy? Can't do it. Can't do it. Anyhow, so this guy's sweating everywhere. Sweating to the oldies. Hey, did they ever find Richard Simmons? Is he alive or did he disappear for good? Did he waste away? Anyhow, so this guy's sweating everywhere. So number 9 here. See, we know Mueller. We know Mueller. Number 48, not 9, 48. I'm sorry. That's my bad, as the brothers say. We know Mueller, Robert/Mueller, should have said in about 2 weeks, there's nothing here. We know that. Hey, do you know this guy's name? Put up number 49. You know this guy's name? That's Seth Rich. Seth Rich is dead. Just letting you know, he's still dead. To this, he is dead, dead, dead. The guy on the screen, Seth, he's a goner. He's dead. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me number 50. I don't know if I have these backward. Number 50. On or about June 23rd, 2020, the Justice Department sent a letter to the plaintiff indicating that it would need more than 30 business days to respond to the request. In a telephone conference with counsel on or about June 30th, 2020, a representative of the Department of Justice said the department would need 8 to 10 months to search for and produce responsive records. Produce responsive records. Give me number 9. I mean 48. 48. I said that again. 48. Here's where I should have started. Here's I should have started here. The plaintiffs alleges that career staff in both the FBI and DOJ are trying to delay production of records about Seth Rich until after the November 20th presidential election. Namely because the records will reveal that special counsel Robert Mueller's entire investigation of President Donald J. Trump was premised on a fraud and current FBI and DOJ official aides and abetted that fraud. Interesting. Right? I can't see a damn thing. Did you hear that? So let's say this. Give me number 49. Seth Rich is dead. Now, we have people around the clock. You're out there somewhere. You can always contact me. But Friday at Sycamore Crossing, remember, Maxwell. Okay. Maxwell was arrested. Hopefully she'll stay alive. Supposedly she has all the tapes. Supposedly she's got the goods on them. Supposedly she's willing to talk. So Friday at Sycamore Crossing, we're going to have a special segment on her arrest and some, things that may be attached to it. We'll leave it at that. Poor Seth is gone. Finished. Kaput. Now, I want to go to one thing. Let me look. Take that down. Let me look at the internet real quick. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing any top stories that I forgot to. Federal prosecutors refused to give more info on why it took 24 months to arrest Maxwell. She was up in New Hampshire. She was waiting. Was she waiting for the Trump rally? Okay. Now, we'll get to this one tomorrow. GOP Senator Loeffler, co-owner of WNBA team, says she opposes Black Lives Matter movement once American flags on the players. So Kelly is really under pressure. Now, the question that a lot of people are asking is, why didn't Kelly, Loeffler, Senator Loeffler, have these concerns about Black Lives Matter, have these concerns of affiliation with her team when, with Planned Parenthood and so forth before she became a senator seeking to be elected, okay? Just want to make sure I don't have anything missing off that. Let me go to this one. I already have that one. Let's see if there's any top news on there. I'm going to get some stuff here. Let me see here. Something might have just come in. More courageous common sense despite Democrats' latest attempt to shut down the country. Florida announces all schools to open in August. All of them will open in August in Florida, okay? They're freaking out over it. Can't go into that right now. We talked about the delegates. Let's see. Now it says live update. Now this is New Jersey, okay? We started the show with this. Update at 9:17 a.m. Eastern time. That would be 9:17 is the last time this was updated. It is still 35% reporting in the election in New Jersey. Now, if you can find more reporting on that, let's see. Here's another website. Okay, it's still showing as of right now. 35%. We're going to see in New Jersey about mail-in ballots, the corruption of mail-in ballots. Okay. Let me see what else I have here. Now, the remaining, we'll see the delegates, but the remaining delegate count, remember, Bernie needs 1,200, okay? Now, he could hit the 1,200 mark by getting some delegates of Elizabeth Warren to join with him and several others. But on July 7th, New Jersey and Delaware primaries, and then you have July 11th, there's 54 delegates at stake at July 11th. Is that Friday, 8, 9, 10, 11, or is that Saturday? Anyhow, okay. And Puerto Rico, there's 51. Louisiana's at stake. July 12th, Puerto Rico has 51. And August 11th, Connecticut would be the last one with 60 delegates left for the Democrats. So our interests we're going to keep an eye on. Forget the fact that Romney, Collins, Murkowski won't attend the GOP. They're going to do everything to separate the GOP. Why will they not follow around Democrat representatives? Why will they not follow around Democrat senators? Why will they not put pressure and the news say to you, Democrats coming apart at the seams and not sticking together as, some want to defund, some do not. Let me say this, we'll use Mitt Romney, okay? You have Mitt Romney say he disagrees with the president on something, one thing, and that's it. And headlines will run all over all day long, okay? Republicans don't see eye to eye. Republican comes out against the president, whatever. They will run it all day long as hard as they can. No bipartisan effort there. Democrats, go poll how many Democrats will actually like Omar, AOC. Go poll the Democrats, Senate, and put them on record of who will defund the police. Who will answer that question? Who will defund the police? Put them on record. They're such wimps. They're afraid to go on record. So anyhow, okay. Let's see, we talked about that one. Let me go backwards here. Make sure we threw Granny off a cliff. We got that one done. Okay. Black Lives Matter, Philadelphia leader proposes 5-year plan to abolish police. Folks, They can't have these people. Let me tell you something. You got to test and you got to understand how to care for your president of the United States. You got to deflect everything. Black Philadelphia leader proposes 5-year plan, okay? 5-year plan to abolish police. You got to stretch 60 miles out of Philadelphia and say, look, they abolished the police in Philadelphia. You don't think they're coming for us next? You don't think we need to strengthen our police department and our public safety in the areas in the suburbs around Philadelphia? Yeah. Donald Trump needs to go outside of Philadelphia and promise the people, you know, when they always go Bucks County, here's some people down here just drinking coffee and they got time to sit at the cafe in outside of Philadelphia. These are the voters who are really, Martha Raddatz, these are the voters that say they will not vote for Trump again. Get right down there, Mr. President. Get about 40 miles out of Philadelphia. Find one of those yuppie white women soccer mom communities that they keep saying is running away from you. Get right there and promise them, Mr. President. I'm telling you, hit every suburb. Go to Buckhead. Go to Buckhead and sit down and do a roundtable with moms. Moms concerned about violence. Public safety groups in those areas. Go to Buckhead. Go outside St. Louis. Go right out on the fringe outside of Philadelphia, Detroit, and promise the people, Mr. President, that you will make sure that they are safe. You will not let them live in fear. Trust me. And tell them that you will stop what's going on in these inner cities with the gang violence and now defunding law enforcement. Yeah. Let's see if the Democrats are going to tell you that white women are going to go vote for Trump because they want to protect their family. Oh, you think I'm wrong. But I will tell you this, Mr. President, you got to go do it. You got to go do it. I'm trying to help, just trying to help here. Okay. Let me give you another reminder. Tomorrow is Thursday. Today is Wednesday. Let me give you real quick, if you're still with us, Gilmer and Fannin County, the Gilmer County Courthouse. Let me say this, okay? The sheriff of your county does not have the authority, okay, to close a courthouse. It's my understanding. The sheriff of your county does not have the authority to close your courthouse. The sheriff of your county is the law enforcement of the courts. Yes, law enforcement of the courts. But the courthouse itself does not have, they do not have the authority to shut it down. Now, the only one that I understand can actually shut down, I guess the governor could, your local courthouse is your chair commissioner or sole commissioner, whoever's in charge. Gilmer County, that would be Charlie Paris, okay? That would be Charlie Paris. Charlie Paris and Gilmer. That'd be Stan Helton and Fannin, all right? Now, my understanding, their authority to close the courthouse only extends to inclement weather. They can make a decision to close the courthouse. So yesterday, I'm just going to say this, there's a possibility that somebody in the Gilmer County Courthouse tested positive for COVID. And that individual, as I understand, has to work all around the offices, goes to every office. So the courthouse is open, but the elected officials, tax commissioners, except for the sheriff's office, they are open. But your elected officials, magistrate, judges, superior court, they can shut, clerk of court, they can shut their offices down. They can make the decision themselves to shut down their office, okay? And most have done that. So if you go to Gilmer County Courthouse, you'll open the front door. You go up to security just like you always do. There'll be a deputy standing there and they'll tell you, where are you going today? We got a sign on the front door, but where are you going? Well, I got to go down and buy a tag. Well, that office happens to be closed till Monday, till further notice. So you can come through, but it's closed, okay? I don't just use an example. That's what will happen. Now, my understanding of Fannin County, the upper level where the courthouse is in the courtrooms, that's been closed off. That's my understanding. Not for sure 100%. So we're waiting for results. We have a story on FetcherNews.com, Fannin County and Gilmer County, that you can go read concerning that. We will update it. All right. So those are the reasons why. For example, this morning, Gilmer County commissioners should be having a workshop, and they are not, because the courthouse is currently they've closed that area and don't want to have a public meeting. So anyhow, Gilmer County commissioners meeting will, for the winery ordinance change or whatever's going on there, that will be tomorrow in the parking lot of the Gilmer County Courthouse. One more time before we go, let me just give you this. We talked about it earlier. Give me number, hang tight there, Bob Louie. Oh, well, I'm not going to play that card right now. 9. Don't forget, on July 17th, mark your calendars, on fyntv.com, starting at 6:30, the Georgia State House, starting at 6:30, the Georgia State Senate District 50 Republican Party runoff, Stacey Hall and Bo Hatchett, that debate, okay? And that will be on, thank you, Jackson County Republican Party. For our sponsorship, fyntv.com. It'll be live. Moderator will be your host here. And then at 8 p.m., mark your calendar, Georgia 9th Congressional District Republican Party runoff with Matt Gertler and Andrew Clyde. So mark your calendar there. We will be back at Sycamore Crossing tomorrow. Watch the New Jersey election returns. And if you don't think it's all pre-planned, let me just say this. All right, I got a minute. It was 10 o'clock, right? But here is what Dr. Deborah said, and I want to get it up again because, okay, give me number 35. Let's close with this. Stay with me. 35. None of us usually anticipated the amount of community. This age group was so good and so disciplined through March and April, but when they saw people out and about on social media, they all went out and about. Well, Dr. Deborah, just give me number 40. This is the kind of stuff that's going on in social media. A call at number 40, a call to action, number 40. A call to action, okay, against the violence toward Black people. Expect us, demanding reparations. Expect us, demanding reparations. This is the kind of stuff going out on social media. You might be a woke grandma. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Take us out of here.